false lashes. The minute you get overconfident, you glue the top and bottom together. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. Today on my channel is going to be a continuation of my liquid lipstick review series that I've been doing. Today is going to be featuring the LA Splash, and this is the Lip Couture in the color Lollipop. They do have 3 brands that I bought. I bought the Smitten Lip Tint Mousse, I bought Studio Shine Lip Luster, and I also got this Lip Couture. They all say, I'm pretty sure, waterproof lipstick. I'll have to go on the site and compare and read the description to see what makes them different from one another. Obviously the luster has a little bit of like a glitter or shine in it. Like always, before I did my makeup, I exfoliated my lips with my Ava Anderson lip scrub. Then I moisturized them with my Kaplan &D Lip 20 Balm. Now I'm just going to wipe off the excess. Actually, I just got an Instagram notification from a girl named Nats on my Instagram that wrote that their factory burned down a few days ago, I guess, this LA Splash. So she said she went to purchase some from the website and it was down. So that really stinks for them. I hope they had good insurance and I hope they're able to get everything going again. Because I know a lot of people really like their products. This will be a first impression for me because besides swatching them on my hand with lip liners, I've never actually put them on my lips. So first I'm going to outline my lips, and for that I'm going to use MAC's Talking Points. And now I'm just going to fill in the inside of my lips. Again, this is the Lip Couture and the shade Lollipop. Okay, right off the bat, these are going on streaky for me, like this color. I'm trying to make sure it's an even application, but I do have some areas where it's darker than others, so I'm just gonna try to go through and... Real quick, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see kind of maybe what I'm talking about. Can you see right here where it's like not as pigmented as the rest of it? And I really tried to work that brush in to get it going, but it's like right here. Can you see this? It's not necessarily a deal breaker for me, but I'm not a fan of that already. And from far away, it looks like a good application, but I'm weird. Anybody sitting right next to me would be able to see that I kind of have streaks in my lips, and I worked the brush in a decent amount. I'm just going to outline the outside of my lips to clean up and make that lip line crisp with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in 1.0 and my MAC 195 brush. I've touched a little in, and I'm going to touch it on the back of my hand to make sure that I don't have too much product so I don't have to try to spend too much time blending it in. Guys, so that is on. The lips are as unstreaky as I'm going to get it. It is 1:07. I'm going to do my first check-in in 4 hours and then my final check-in in another 4 hours to give it a total of 8-hour wear. If you guys haven't seen my other series in these, I will link them in the description bar below. I will also list during my liquid swatch lipstick, like I think I did 38 brands or something like that. I did kiss tests to show. This I have not done that, but I will at the end. At the end of the night, I'll remove this, put it back on, let it dry, and see if they're transfer proof. So now I'm going to get the rest of my day started, and I will check back in 4 hours, guys. Hey guys, so it is 5:03, roughly 4 hours after initial application. Again, just like my other videos, I have not touched this up. I didn't put a gloss or anything on top of this. I'm gonna zoom in to show you. So far I've been drinking, I did have just an iced coffee out of a straw, and now I'm drinking my Thai tea with my boba. I love these things. I don't know if you know what they are, but the straws are kind of obscenely big to get the tapioca boba in there. But if you look at the straw, it doesn't look really like I have any lipstick on it. Here we go, guys. If you can see in here, it's wearing off in this middle part. All right there. It is kind of settling into my lines. Around the border, it has not feathered or faded. I will say that this has remained really comfortable on my lips. I can still see streaks in it. I did go get my nails done. hence why they were blue to begin with, and now they're green. This is like one of my favorite colors. Again, there are 3 different types of these LA Splash. I think the one that everybody talks about, the brand is the type is the Smitten Lip Tint Mousse. I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with them, so I did get one of each. It has only worn off in the wet part of my lips. At the end of this video, wherever it has worn off, I'm going to go back through and touch it up and let it dry, and I'll show you if these are kind that you can layer. Since the other brands I've tried I have worn before, I had experience with them, so I could tell you if they were layer, like if you could touch them up, or if they'd start to get patchy. Like Anastasia Beverly Hills looks terrible when you try to touch them up because it clings to pieces. So the Lip Couture was $11.98. I did go to their site to see how many shades they have available, but unfortunately they had a very unfortunate warehouse fire or factory fire, it says on their website, and so they're shut down right now. So I can't see. I do know that between the 3 types, there are a very wide range of selection to choose from. So that's really cool. If you think about it, you can almost get 2 of these for the price of like one of my Kat Von D ones, or in that same family, Anastasia Beverly Hills, which these I already like better than Anastasia Beverly Hills. I do think this is a really pretty color. It did go on, like I showed you in the beginning, kind of streaky. It's dried kind of streaky too, where I can see like right here, it looks darker than in spots in here. But this has not feathered on my lips at all. It has not bled. Again, it has been really comfortable to wear. I think the wear is really good. Again, like the other brands though, I did drink out of a straw too, and I didn't have as much fading on the inside that I've had. I mean, besides the Anastasia ones, because those ones just seem to not get along with me. I think it's holding up pretty well. Again, the initial application did not win me over. I'm gonna show you guys swatching it on my hand right here so you can try to see what I'm talking about. Let the camera zoom in right here. So, okay, here it is. Can you see that? Okay. See where it's gotten like, I painted it on and it's like streaky right there, but thicker right there. That was an even swatch down there. You guys can see maybe a little better. Try to zoom this in. Okay, right here. Now, if you can see where it started to dry on my hands, this is the same application I experienced on my lip, where it like went on really opaque in spots, and then that you can see my skin through. And again, these are just for the LA Splash, the Lip Couture ones. I haven't tried the other types yet. And for the price, these are amazing. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this. I know a ton of people are like, again, like diehard LA Splash fans. I have not eaten anything yet today. I've just had my teas and my caffeine that I typically keep myself going with. I'll check back in another 4 hours to see how the wear has held up. I am going to eat dinner. I'll see you guys in another 4 hours. Hey guys, it's 9:15. It has been 8 hours since initial application of this LA Splash Lip Couture. Don't mind my hand. I just changed my nails today, and when I got home, I love like chartreuse and like bright greens. I don't know why. I just do. It's not necessarily a color that looks awesome. Like if I wear this color shirt with my undertones, I'll start to look like, ooh, someone barfed on me. It kind of inspired me that I'm like, you know, I want to do like a really different green smoky eye, and I think I decided I kind of have 2 different eyeshadows on either side, and I layered them with a few different ones. And then I put color in the middle there to kind of give it a little dimension. If you can see, it's a little lighter in the middle, and then I put glitter over the top. I think I'm gonna have to do like a whole, I'm gonna call this like my dragon smoky eye. So I will do that. Quickly, I'm gonna zoom in for you guys to see the wear. Here we go, guys. So it is gone in the middle here. It has really kind of settled into my lines. It's mostly been gone right there. That wear is not unusual for a liquid lipstick. I did eat some chicken for dinner. What I can show you, since I didn't have these in my liquid lipstick swatch video where I did kiss test show, there's nothing on this hand. This does not transfer since it's dry, which is awesome. What I am gonna try to do now for you guys is see what this looks like if I tried to touch it up. Like say you were out and you ate dinner and it wore away in that wet spot and you went to the restroom to touch it up. Let's see if these can layer well. that fixed it. So let me zoom in to show you guys. So there you go. That's it touched up. I'm sure it's gonna like dry a little more, but it actually layered really well. Okay, that touch-up test slightly redeemed this lip couture for me. These are definitely not the worst liquid lipsticks I've tried. For those of you keeping score, right here I'm going to list out of the brands I've tried what the rankings are. Number 1 obviously being my favorite. I have now tried 6 being my least favorite. Only real qualm with this formula is for this one, and it could just be this certain color, but I did show you on the back of my hand, that pink, that it just kind of went on a little streaky. If it went on in one coat coverage more, I would love this. If when I was just like touching it up upon initial application, like trying to cover up those streaks, if it was easier to do. Like some of the Kat Von D ones can go on streaky, but as soon as I give it another pass, the problem is gone. This I kept trying to go over and it just kept kind of pushing it around. But I mean, that is something that you could be willing to overlook given the price of this. And if I would have filled in my lips maybe with a lip liner and then this over that, maybe you wouldn't have seen that as much. I still have 2 more of theirs to try out. I have the Smitten Lip Mousse Tint, and I also have this Studio Shine Lip Luster from LA Splash to test out. So whatever one you guys want to see next, just leave it in the comment section down below and I will do that next for you guys. I hope this review has been helpful. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. Thank you so much for tuning in and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.